KSI, Logan Paul, everyone's talking about it. There's pros, cons. Can you, for people are criticising it for the standard of boxing. I don't know if they were around when Andrew Flintoff got in a boxing ring,
it's a lot better.
but it can't be anywhere.
No. Well, the first fight was good. Listen, when they announced the first fight, I was the quickest person to say, what a joke, right? It sold out the Manchester Arena in like a day. It did 1.4 million pay-per-view buys, and it was actually quite a good fight. Like, they were in great shape. I couldn't believe the demographic of the audience. I mean, much younger, much more energetic, and they came to me to stage the rematch. So when they done that, I was like, oh no, because I know I've got to do it, but I know I'm going to get so much stick. I said to him, I'll only do it on a number of reasons. Number one is, if we're going to bring this new audience to the sport, we have to have other proper championship fights on the undercard, world championship fights. So we got a chance to show that audience amazing boxing. If you want to do it, you've got to respect the code and do what everybody else does. So you've got to turn pro. Well, how's that work? I said, you've got to go for your medicals, you've got to go before the commission and try and get your licence. They did that. I said, you've got to lose your head guards. That didn't go down well with the management. Well, it's a bit dangerous. I said, yeah, but boxing's dangerous. Right? You guys are two pretty good athletes. I watched the first fight, it was decent, and you've got to use 10-ounce gloves. Oh. So now we're in a real fight. So one of my arguments is, well, they're really respecting the code. They're not going out there, not training, not getting licensed, wearing head guards, wearing big gloves. They're doing it for real. And I can't, we're all naive if we just think that we should just ignore an opportunity for a massive global audience to witness and experience our sport. Like every interview that all you guys do today, if you get one of these guys on Fight Week, that'll do 40, 50 times more than this interview. So you're stupid if you don't do it. No, but they will. Maybe 10. But we have to. I've been a boxing fan for over 30 years. Right, I've grown up in the sport. I know it's not world championship boxing. It's two guys who have bigger fan bases than Joshua, than Fury, Wilder, Mayweather put together. Right? So if they're bringing eyeballs to the sport, if we can get 5% of those people to stay and start following boxing, I see it in America. We're struggling on the gate. Bob Arum's struggling on the gate. Al Heyman's struggling on the gate. So shouldn't we try to improve those things? And the fact is that the eyes around the world are going to be watching professional boxing. And I see other people saying, oh, you're going to put Devin Haney on the undercard? That's so disrespectful. Why? What, disrespectful to let a sold-out Staples Centre and millions of people around the world, a young, vibrant audience, watch and learn about Devin Haney? I think it's fucking genius, as far as I'm concerned. Sorry about my language, sorry.
And also, he's probably getting the undercard fighters, probably going to get career high paydays, possibly.
Well, they will do, but they won't earn as much as KSI and Logan Paul. Oh. But I see other fighters moaning about that. Fighters that may not have earned a lot out of the sport. Oh, we give our life to the sport. And these two just walk in and make a load of money. Tough shit. These guys have carved their own career, their own following. This is what they do. They create events, mega events, and they earn a lot of money. Wake up and smell the coffee. This is the new world. Kids see KSI and Logan Paul as heroes, as role models. Right or wrong, I'm a father. I don't really want my kids want to be like Logan Paul necessarily, but it's there, it exists. So whereas a hero of the past might be an American football player, this is the new generation. This is what they watch. This is how they digest content. So go with it.
And my final question is, you touched on the undercard for KSI and Logan Paul's going to be a good one. What can you tell us about the undercard for AJ and Andy Ruiz?
We're working out, we've got about 12 weeks to go, so now over the next 2 or 3 weeks is a period of putting that together. Saudi Arabia want a big card, they'll get it. Want some heavyweights on there as well. Liam Smith against Jesse Vargas is a fight we're looking at as well. I think Povetkin might be on that card, Hrgovic. We'll see what's going to happen next week in a really good fight between Hunter and Kuzmin at MSG. I think it's a great fight. See who comes through that will probably be on the card as well. So expect a lot of heavyweight fights on that card.
Any chance of Saddam Ali, Kell Brook?
Possibly. I think everybody, when you stage an event in the Middle East, everyone automatically looks at sort of anyone from those fights, and of course that makes sense. But I think it's a global event, and Saudi Arabia are going to want a lot of global feel.